This video is called True Life and the True Moral Lessons of the Ages. Let us consider women's liberation and the resulting chaos versus women being free to understand the lessons and to follow the truth, the way to the light. The ideal man as an idea was best represented in Africa during the Old Kingdom of Egypt when we talk about recorded history, while the ideal lady as classy, reserved, while having good moral judgment, especially when it comes to men, was best represented in Europe during the age of chivalry, perhaps not among all the classy women, but the ones who were looking for the most important and profound virtues in men when they chose a man. Money wasn't enough. He had to have true class, true morality, and truly treat her like a lady. The Asian and Semitic societies come close, but it is the female European elegance and eloquence that needs the African male grace to perfect society. Now let's stop for a moment. Before you start getting all upset, I humbly ask you to transcend ethnocentrism and tribalism and realize we all come from Africa and people are right and wrong about various things and cultures all over the world. The woman needs to be freed from the gender-neutral civilizing culture of Europe in favor of the grace and intense pharaonic Old Kingdom, Haru the Elder, natural black African light contact sparring for transferable skills, order of Africa. This is where the source of true masculinity comes from, in its intense spiritual form. Everything else is a variation of people evolving instinctually and according to the climate. But the sun as the conveyor of God's profound truths, the bright morning star, as the Bible has told, right? The political parties, the different religious texts, all contain some truths that need to be extracted. These are part of the true moral lessons, the sacred moral lessons of the ages, founded in varying degrees and in variations in every culture, in every time, and certainly in nature, in this true spirit that pushes nature. When one considers it is a female kind of gender-neutral culture that they are pushing anyway in Europe, this is where man is supposed to meet halfway. They're supposed to meet halfway in the pure, intense, black, African, sun temple, grace, sacred morality, intense, righteous indignation, morality, and love culture, mixed with the elegance of Europe, which is more to be found in a woman than a man. Who shows this kind of elegant variation that has something to do with grace? You know, it is the woman, right? She's in her classy Cinderella outfit. The prince doesn't have shit on Cinderella. Think about it. She realizes her true elegance in the story. But what would truly bring it out of her is the divine light temple order of God, which comes through the natural honing of the senses, through the African martial arts temple, not the yin-yang. There is no darkness when one reaches for spiritual truths. There is only pure sunlight through the sun gate, which is symbolically the spiritual entrance into heaven. The sun shows the way, and the way does not stay in one place. You have to look for it in various places. That's why the sun is in motion. Look everywhere for the source of this truth. Piece it together. The combination of skills, transferable, conveyance, the combination of truths, pieces of a puzzle. Just like you need a combination of things for the plant to grow. Soil, water, sunlight. Combination of supernatural and natural truths for spiritual growth and true martial arts to order to martial. The lady must be submissive to the spirit-filled grace of the martial artist, ideally. This is conveyed to the order. This doesn't translate to this black African martial artist with this grace-filled woman, or this grace-filled pure Sun Temple black martial artist with this elegant woman, and everyone else just fuck off. It is the conveyance of the Spirit through this order, and this is the ideal man, and this is the ideal woman, and everyone else breeds toward that. And God works His way. God works His miracles. God does the rest. God provides the spiritual bread for the growth of the human being. What is needed is the ideal, beautiful, elegant woman matching up with men like me, especially now when I am the only one. Everyone else is choosing a yin-yang perspective, a watered-down perspective. I am the last one left. The true way is lost if woman does not present to me this ideal helper, this suitable helper. It is not good for me to try to do this alone. The Bible says that as well. In the Garden of Eden, it is not good for man to try to convey my lessons to the world by himself. Let us create him a suitable helper. For the same reason, it is not good for Pharaoh. And it's not good for Pharaoh to choose a black woman who's in rebellion. That is what the female Egyptian did wrong. Right? She let her tits show. She's like, I'm a man too. I am Sekhmet, right? She made her the lioness. The lioness. She said, I'm a man too. That's why Narmer chose Neith and not Sekhmet. Because the ideal woman doesn't try to be like a man. She isn't sexually promiscuous. She doesn't dress like a slut. She isn't naked. Not for all to see. It's one thing to be naked in the garden. It's another thing to be naked in this pernicious, dark world where people rape women and rape men and rape boys all the time. The ideal man, where Europe fell short, they didn't accept this profound martial arts structure. They chose chemistry. They chose witchcraft. Wizards. Merlin is a popular story of theirs. King Arthur's court wouldn't be complete without Merlin. Why? Why not a black African pharaoh who civilized humanity, bringing the true order of grace to humanity? Why a wizard? And an adulterous whore that King Arthur is married to, who sleeps with Lancelot. This is not the true direction. It is the extraction of pure truth in its pure light essence. The source of truth in every culture and combining it in true light. And they all point to these two ideas, and they all have variations of them. But not the pure, intense essence. It is racist to say my culture has it right completely. It is truth to say this is what's true. And will they accept this? Almost certainly not. Will they present me my suitable helper? No. Because they need to grow up, man up, woman up, be a lady, be a true man. Take it from the top martial artist. Why run? Why hide? Because you serve the God of this world. Why elevate his philosophy? Because you cannot man up and carry the light. Carry your cross, yes, but your cross is bearing the true light of God conveyed through the top martial artist. Pure spirit, wearing white so when I'm outside the sun expresses itself in a way that is perhaps the best way to express this particular color of sunlight. And you understand now, this is the direction we need to go. And when we don't, we are failing our children because we don't have the heart. I haven't failed you, your families, your races. You all have. Thank you.